Hello, and welcome to the study clips from January. In the video is Chiwa Learning Commons, which is where I was studying at in the first video clip that you're about to see. It's really quite a nice place, and I quite enjoy it at the start of term when there's not a lot of people there. Since I didn't do very well in my semester 1 exams, I wanted to be on track for the notes in semester 2. So this was filmed, I think, at the really beginning of the semester, and I was trying to tidy up the notes for the lecture that we had that day, or a few days ago. As of now, which is 30th of January, my progress is not very good. It takes me a really long time to tidy up notes because I need to print diagrams and then write on them. So that's a little bit difficult. I think somewhere along here I started getting distracted, which was also a pretty bad idea. But yeah, so that was what I was trying to do. That day, I think I only had a morning lecture, and then I probably went to have lunch and then went back to HKU to do some studying. I prefer going back to the HKU libraries to study as opposed to studying at the dental library. So I always do that if I have the chance or the time to do so. Speaking of places that I enjoy studying in, public libraries were definitely included in that list. Here I was at the Sha Tin Library, and I had just picked up the series of book called The Seven Sisters by Lucinda Riley. That was really, really good. Currently I'm on the second book, and you see I was reading it here. So I made a deal with myself that if I study 15 minutes, I'd let myself read 2 chapters. Eventually I probably start just reading instead, so maybe that wasn't such a good idea. But I was really, really glad that I found this series there and that I got some studying done at that library. I actually went on a sort of day trip in Sha Tin that day, which was another story to tell. But yeah, the library is nice too. And here is, another public library. This one is the one in the town hall. So the one in Central. I was there to watch my brother perform, but I had a lot of time before the performance started because I came here with him for his rehearsal time. So there was a lot of time for me to do studying. That day, the library was really, really empty because I was there at 9, which is absurdly early. And yeah, it was really empty. But that was also nice because in total, I think there were only something 16 seats. So good thing I was early enough to secure a seat, but I don't think it was ever fully occupied when I was there that day. And then this was filmed earlier today, in the afternoon. I had a tutorial lesson, I gave a tutorial lesson this morning in Yaotong, and I did go to the Lei Yurmeng Library, but I didn't bring my notebook and my tablet, so I didn't really study there, but I picked up the 3rd and 4th book of the Seven Sisters. And then in the afternoon, I was studying, so that's what you're seeing me do here. I discovered that the Complete Anatomy app, it's very, very useful when it comes to studying anatomy, as the professor told us. So I should have listened to him a bit earlier, but I suppose, the beginning of semester 2 is as good as it gets. If you see me cutting paper and gluing it on, it's because I've discovered that I'm not very good at drawing anatomical diagrams, and so I've decided to leave the job to the professionals, which means the printer. And so I got changed because I took a shower, and this is my pajamas now. Oh, this is definitely oversharing. No one really needed to know that. I was drinking tea. It's actually quite late at night, so I hope I can fall asleep well, because tomorrow we're starting lectures again, and tomorrow's lectures start at I'll start at 10. That's not too bad actually. So I think that'll conclude it for like all the study clips in January. Hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really do a lot of studying, or at least I didn't film any. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Actually, it's not ending it because I wanted to show what I was working on. So here it is. Bye now.